and hi, my name is Zara Shuhada binti Nordin, matric number 273142 from Group H12. As the first presenter, I'm going to present the first part in the poster, which is Introduction. Our group chose a topic from Chapter 4, which is Motivation. To be more specific, our topic is motivation of workers at workplace. First thing first, what is motivation? Motivation is the processes that account for an individual's intensity, direction, and persistence of effort towards attaining goals. It is what makes us do things and tasks for the organization. Motivation plays a crucial role in driving staff towards achieving their goals, structure goals, and to a particular extent the dream of their nation. In order to dig more about motivation, we held an interview with the store manager of Segi Fresh Kuala Kubu Baru, Encik Ahmad Ghazali bin Zainal. Segi Fresh is a supply chain company that provides fresh groceries such as meat, seafood, vegetables, and etc. Segi Fresh have 42 branches of stores. For Kuala Kubu Baru branch, they have 23 workers including the managers. Majorities of the workers are foreigners from Bangladesh. Due to the pandemic of COVID-19, there's a lot of issues related with the workers' motivation. Lots of other factors and information about the motivation will be discussed in the next part. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. My name is Nurul Atika Ahmad Ghazali. My matric number is 272512. So today I'm presenting about problem or issue related to the workplace motivation. My first point is the staff are still being paid the same even though their obligation has increased. Mr. Ahmad Ghazali mentioned that the worker feeling demotivation due to implementing of the new standard operating procedure, which is SOP. The worker are still being paid the same even though their obligation has increased. Next point is poor customer attitudes and not following the SOP. Not to mention, in Segi Fresh Kuala Kubu Baru, the person in charge who taking the temperature of the customer is the Bangladeshi. So, Mr. Ahmad Ghazali often receive complaint that the many customer give a bad attitudes toward the staff, especially the Bangladeshi. Next point is negative working environment. Mr. Ahmad Ghazali also state that the toxic environment in the workplace are also demotivate the staff. Some of the staff made a complaint regarding that other staff are slacking off during the work. So they feel unfair because they are still being paid the same even though the other staff are slacking during the work time. So the next point is resignation and absence of worker without giving notice. Okay, many staff has quit recently, thus making things more complicated. Mr. Ahmad Ghazali, as a manager, need to reschedule the timetable every time the worker did not show to the work. So Mr. Ahmad Ghazali has to work in 2 shifts to cover up the absence of the worker. So my last point is panic buying rise the worker workload. In the nutshell, the pandemic has increased the obligation of the worker and the staff in Segi Fresh, especially where the worker who are leave the company at this time and the panic buying occur once in a while. So that's all for me. Thank you for watching.
Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm Hanafi from Group 12. Okay, my task will be challenge. Challenge faced by manager and management of workplace motivation. Okay, first the challenge will be difficulties in handling staff behavior. For example, we talk about Mr. Ahmad. Our case study, he faced a staff that came late, so it faced the challenge for Mr. Ahmad. Okay, second, prioritize the safety of customer and staff. Okay, Mr. Ahmad have to manage because due to pandemic, there are many SOP, which is social distancing. So Mr. Ahmad have to face on it because Segi Fresh involve a large worker in one place. So Mr. Ahmad as a manager have to make sure their staff is safe. Okay, we talk about management. Management are difficult in adapting new norm due this pandemic COVID-19. Okay, because we talk about panic buying. Okay.
Good day, Doctor. I'm Pei-Ming and will continue to present on the recommendations to overcome the issues. The workplace motivation at Segi Fresh has been affected by the pandemic. To overcome the issues, the manager should try his best to provide adequate hygiene factors to its employee. This is in line with the Herzberg two-factor theory, in which the absence or inadequate of this hygiene factor will lead to employees' dissatisfaction. Thus, the manager should ensure adequate hygiene factor exists to reduce the dissatisfaction of his employee at work. Besides, the manager should understand how the employee perceive their inputs contributed to their job and the satisfaction on output they receive. The employees are aware that their staff was slacking off during the work time and get the same pay with them. The manager should make suitable adjustment on the output received by the employee so that equity exists. In addition, the manager can implement job rotation to its employee. There are many repetitive jobs in Segi Fresh and workers would easily feel bored with their tasks. So the manager should redesign the job by rotating its worker to perform tasks that have similar skills and requirements. This will reduce the problem of slacking off during work time and prevent boredom. By applying the motivation theories and job redesign, the workplace motivation at Segi Fresh would increase immediately in short run. While for long run, Segi Fresh should follow the trend of Industrial Revolution 4.0 by setting up an online store where customers can purchase online and don't have to come to Segi Fresh. Since Segi Fresh is facing high turnover issue, this will greatly reduce the workload of the employees and hence improve the motivation of the employees. That's all from me and thank you.
Salam Sejahtera Madam, I'm Coach Shelley, metric number 270201. Now I'm going to be talking about the implication. The first implication for the manager is the implementation of Herbert two-factor theory can provide an important starting point for building employees' motivation. The manager will ensure the availability of hygiene factors. For example, the manager can increase employees' salaries, adjust wages rates, and provide additional allowances such as travel, parking, and meal allowance to their employees. Moreover, for motivators factors, the manager can give the employees a promised vacation after the outbreak ended if they do not resign or leave the company as an appreciation for their hard work. Second is implementing equity theory to ensure that tasks in the administration can be quarantined. For example, the manager can adjust the salary of employees who have contributed more or have high organizational citizenship behavior, which means the voluntary commitment of a person in an organization. Third is the implementation of job rotation can improve an employee's satisfaction with the job and enhance the workplace motivation of the employees. For instance, the manager can ask their workers who work in the warehouse to play the role of arranging goods on the shelf in job rotation. Last is by creating an online store which can reduce the employees' workload. When customers purchase online, employees only need to pick the goods and product according to their order. The cashier and cleaning workers needed will be reduced. In conclusion, motivation is not always based on financial rewards, but other rewards methods such as Herbert two-factor theory, equity theory, job rotation, and establish an online stock can also be implemented to motivate employees. That's all from us. Thank you.